To all of our surprise, Malaysia has surpassed Thailand to become the most visited nation in Southeast Asia. Thailand had the top position for quite a long time, with a whopping 39.8 million foreign visitors in 2019, compared to around 26.1 million in Malaysia. However, everything changed in 2023. Nearly 29 million tourists visited Malaysia compared to 28 million in Thailand. Many are surprised by Malaysia's ascent to the top of Southeast Asia's travel rankings, given Thailand's enduring appeal to tourists. But new data indicates a modification in tourist arrivals, with Malaysia topping its neighbor. Welcome back to our channel. Let's take a virtual trip to Southeast Asia today. We are discussing a change in travel trends. With its breathtaking natural landscapes, energetic cities, and diverse cultural offerings, Malaysia has emerged as a top tourist destination for people all over the world. But what has changed? Many reasons, such as Malaysia's advantageous location, first-rate infrastructure, and friendly people, have contributed to the country's notable rise in tourism. Malaysia is attractive because of its affordable prices, varied food, and easy visa process. In addition, the nation's commitment to ecotourism and sustainability has been a major factor in drawing eco-aware tourists. This accomplishment demonstrates Malaysia's dedication to fostering tourism and offering travelers life-changing experiences. People from anywhere in the world can easily reach it due to its fortunate location in the heart of Southeast Asia. The country's well-connected airports, vast highway network, and public transit system allow travelers to experience Malaysia's tourist attractions without much of a hassle. Travelers are guaranteed a pleasant and comfortable stay because of Malaysia's first-rate infrastructure, which includes top-notch hotels, resorts, and tourist attractions. Because of its dedication to providing the best possible hospitality and customer care, the nation is known for being a warm and inviting travel destination. One of Malaysia's main draws for travelers is its vast cultural diversity. A diverse range of civilizations, including Malay, Chinese, Indian, and indigenous tribes, coexist in the nation, each with its own customs, languages, and culinary traditions. Because of its richness, travelers can encounter a lively fusion of traditions and cultures, making their vacation to Malaysia one they won't soon forget. Immersion in the rich cultural legacy of Malaysia is one of the joys of a vacation there. The nation's diverse population offers a singular fusion of customs, holidays, and culinary traditions. Visitors can enjoy mouth-watering Chinese cuisine, see temples decorated with beautiful lanterns, and see the colorful lion and dragon dances during the Chinese New Year. Deepavali, often called the Festival of Lights, is celebrated by the Indian community with lavish decor, folk music, and delectable Indian desserts. The end of the Islamic month of Ramadan is celebrated by the Malays, who make up the majority ethnic group in Malaysia, on Hari Raya Aidilfitri. In addition to taking in the festive ambience and sampling traditional Malay foods like rendang and ketupat, visitors can tour open houses. Apart from these significant celebrations, Malaysia also hosts a number of cultural events all year long, such as the Mooncake Festival, Thaipusam, and Harvest Festival. These festivities give guests a comprehensive cultural experience and a window into the nation's diversity of cultures. Malaysia has worked hard to promote tourism, which has led to it rising to the top of Southeast Asia's travel destinations. To draw tourists and highlight its distinctive charms, the nation's tourism authority has launched a number of projects. The Visit Malaysia campaign is an essential strategy that seeks to establish Malaysia as a premier worldwide vacation destination. This campaign highlights the nation's distinct experiences and diversified offerings through major local and international marketing initiatives. Malaysia has made significant investments in developing its infrastructure, including building world-class hotels and resorts, enhancing road networks, and expanding airports. These expenses have resulted in increased satisfaction among travelers and contributed to the overall growth of the tourism industry. The economy of Malaysia has been significantly impacted by the growth of tourism there. The tourism sector helps local communities grow, create jobs, and generate foreign exchange profits. The World Travel and Tourism Council estimates that in 2019, travel and tourism directly contributed MYR 99.3 billion, about USD 24 billion, to Malaysia's GDP, or 5.9% of the nation's overall GDP. As more tourists travel to Malaysia, this number is anticipated to increase in the upcoming years. Another important factor in the creation of job prospects is tourism. Millions of Malaysians work in the business as taxi drivers, tour guides, hotel employees, and artisans. For many people and communities, this employment generation raises standards of living and reduces poverty. Although the tourist sector in Malaysia has grown significantly, there are still a number of obstacles to overcome. The competition from other sites in the vicinity is one of the biggest obstacles. Moreover, nations with developed tourism sectors and distinctive attractions include Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia. Furthermore, the COVID-19 epidemic has harmed the travel and tourism sector globally, especially in Malaysia. Significant economic losses have been caused by the substantial reduction in visitor visits because of travel restrictions, lockdowns, and health concerns. Malaysia has, nevertheless, shown resilience in the face of these difficulties. In an effort to revitalize the industry, the government and tourism authorities are taking a number of steps, such as boosting domestic travel, strengthening security and health procedures, and providing alluring incentives for visitors from abroad if things get better. Let's dive into the stunning sights and experiences awaiting you in Malaysia. From the iconic Petronas Towers, soaring high above Kuala Lumpur's skyline, to the pristine beaches of Langkawi and the untamed beauty of Borneo, this country has it all. First up, let's talk about the Petronas Towers. These towering giants offer jaw-dropping views of Kuala Lumpur and are a must-visit for any city explorer. But that's not all. Kuala Lumpur's bustling streets are packed with vibrant markets, shopping centers, and an electrifying nightlife scene. Next, we're headed to Langkawi, a paradise for beach lovers. With its crystal-clear waters, powdery white sands, and lush rainforests, Langkawi is the perfect destination to unwind and soak up the sun. Don't miss the chance to hop on a cable car and admire the breathtaking vistas of the surrounding islands. And last, but certainly not least, let's venture into the wild wonders of Borneo. Teeming with diverse wildlife, including the majestic Mount Kinabalu, Borneo offers endless opportunities for adventure. Whether you're trekking through dense rainforests, spotting exotic animals, or diving into vibrant coral reefs, Borneo promises an unforgettable experience. Now, before you pack your bags and set out to discover the wonders of this incredible country, we have some top tips to ensure you have the ultimate experience. With these tips in mind, you're all set for an unforgettable Malaysian adventure. Firstly, embrace and respect the diverse customs and traditions of Malaysia, especially when visiting religious sites. Dress modestly and show appreciation for the various cultures you encounter along the way. Next, dive into the mouth-watering world of Malaysian cuisine. From savory nasi lemak to spicy laksa and succulent satay, the local food scene is a feast for the senses. Don't be shy, explore street food stalls and sample the array of flavors waiting for you. Now, let's talk wardrobe. As the country has a tropical climate, it's best to pack lightweight and breathable clothing. Don't forget to bring along necessities like sunscreen, a hat, and insect repellent. This is especially important if you're planning on participating in outdoor activities such as hiking or exploring nature reserves. Next up is Malaysia's hot and humid climate. To beat the heat, you have no choice but to stay hydrated. And here we mean extra hydrated. Make sure to have a water bottle with you and drink enough fluids throughout the day to stay revitalized and alert. And hey, when you're in Malaysia, keep an eye out for scams, okay? Even though it's generally safe, you never know. Just be careful with strangers offering to help out when you didn't ask. And when you need a ride, go for a licensed taxi or a ride-sharing service you know is legit. Better safe than sorry, right? Malaysia is anticipated to further establish itself as a top vacation destination worldwide as it invests in infrastructure development and promotes tourism. Any traveler looking for adventure, leisure, or cultural exploration will find something to suit them in Malaysia. So gather your belongings and set out on an adventure to find out why this fascinating nation is the talk of Southeast Asia.